Hi, welcome and welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Narcissists underestimate the power of relationships. Narcissists have very poor relationships with people. They're very short-sighted. They operate in survival mode. They're immersed in dysfunction. And although they may have studied you, they don't really know you. I thought of 4 ways that narcissists underestimate the power of relationships. One way that narcissists underestimate the power of relationships is that they overlook the power of a support network. And it's important for you to have one, and a healthy support network, that is. And this could be through a church or other religious organization, or it could be a social club or social group. It could be a mom's group if you're a mother, or a dad's group if you're a dad, or it could be a professional group. Either way, there's a lot of power in support networks. One is that it can keep your mind occupied on more positive and productive things versus focusing solely on the narcissist. And 2, you have that synergy in a support network. You've got all these different individuals who in and of themselves have a certain amount of power, and then when you put that all together and then surround yourself with it, it's amazing the amount of support that you have and that you can leverage to help get you to a higher ground, especially when you feel like you're drowning in a toxic relationship. The second way that narcissists underestimate the power of relationships are connections or resources. A lot of times, narcissists are very short-sighted, and they're focused on the here and now. They're focused on instant gratification, and in their short-sightedness, they overlook, or in some cases underestimate, who knows who and what kind of resources people that they're dealing with have access to. And you may be well connected financially, socially. You may be celebrity backed. You may have friends in high places in the judicial system or in the legal system or in the corporate world who also have access to resources and other people at an even higher level. The narcissist can often get caught off guard, if not shocked, when you tap into your resources or connections in order to get where you want to go, or even to get away from them. A third way that narcissists underestimate the power of relationships is they underestimate your work ethic or your tenacity. You may have people in your professional network who inspire you, encourage you, who spur you on to do even bigger and better things than you are doing or than you've done before. And the narcissist may, in their minds, think that they've got you where they want you, or they have completely flattened you out, or just deflated you or defeated you. And they underestimate what you're truly capable of. Because a lot of times they don't even take the time to really know you, because, as I've mentioned previously, they're more focused on what you have and what you can do for them, as opposed to who you are and what your strengths are. And not necessarily material possessions, but your strengths. And I'm talking character, capabilities. Finally, narcissists grossly underestimate the power of relationships when it comes to the people that are in your circle having your back. And because, again, the narcissist is short-sighted and they're more focused on extracting whatever they can from you, whether it's materially, financially, energetically, emotionally, physically. They underestimate the people who have your back. And while they're trying to figure out ways to wiggle their way back into your life, or how can I get in contact with this person, and how can I convince them that what happened didn't really happen, or what I did wasn't really what they thought it was. They grossly underestimate the people who have your back and probably don't even know them. Narcissists are very short-sighted, and because of that, they grossly underestimate the power of relationships. You, on the other hand, have the opportunity to, because you've nurtured your relationships likely, and even lean on them in your time of need until you can bounce back, until you can get strong again. And the people who really care about you and who really have your back will be more than happy to do that, because they know that you do the same for them if the tables were turned. The narcissist, on the other hand, leads a very lonely existence, and in their delusion will not even consider that, let alone have that in their lives. And a lot of times they lose a lot of power because they burn a lot of bridges, and a lot of relationships or potential relationships are taken from them because of their toxic behavior. You're not alone, and you're not crazy. Know who you're dealing with, know who you are. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.